Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. You guys like that? You guys like that introduction? What do you guys think? All right, guys, happy holidays. Welcome back to another video. It is the beginning of the month. Sorry, patrons. I was a little jet lagged from my trip to Bali. It was a pain in the butt in terms of travel. I don't know if you guys have traveled to Asia before, but the last few nights have been really hard. I've been waking up. No, actually, the whole family has been waking up since like around 1 a.m. We're all waking up and basically hungry, and we think it's like daytime or something. So kind of getting back to normal. All right, so let's get right into it. Today is going to be like a channel update video. I know you guys really appreciate these videos. They're the best content on the web, right here on vintagemagic.com. Just kidding. All right, so, but really, all joking aside, I hope you guys had a happy and safe holiday and a New Year's. It was really great to reflect, you know, in Bali, kind of how awesome you guys have been this year. We surpassed 6,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. I think I started this year around 1,700 or so from the past. Didn't really upload a lot of videos, you know, consistently, and I held around that for about 3 or 4 years since I started the channel, something like that. And I, you know, nearly more than doubled, almost tripled the subscriber count for just 1 year. And I think it really is thanks to you guys for, you know, obviously taking time out of your guys' day, listening to me, you know, talk about magic and things about life. I know you guys have a lot of, you know, content out there to watch. So, you know, thank you. Seriously, it's been really fun. I've had a lot of fun meeting all of you guys, and I'm excited to meet some of you guys this year. All right, so let's talk about the Patron stuff, and then we'll get into a couple of channel update stuff. All right, so as you can see with Rudolph upside laying down, the bottom one here is Kaladesh. You guys know what that is. You guys will probably wonder, well, Dan, why are you hawking us Kaladesh booster packs? Well, because they're only $1. $1? Yeah, $1. That's it. $1. That's all I gotta say. Origins. Why are you giving us Origins, Dan? Well, in celebration of what was supposed to be the last core set ever for Magic, and now they're back this year in 2018, we will give these packs for $1. $1? Jeez Louise, Dan, you must be going out of business. No, but I just thought I'd give you guys a really good deal. Next is Prophecy. Kind of skip one here. Actually, you know what? Who cares? Onslaught. This is Onslaught, guys, but this is Spanish Onslaught. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. That means, how are you in Spanish? Good. All right, so this one is Onslaught Spanish language, not English. Retail boxes, I'm looking around. It's about $300 to $350 retail, plus or minus. We're going to give those for $5 a booster pack. $5 for a booster pack. Prophecy, English, and the rest are all English, by the way. About $250 or so, $300 a booster box, $5. $5 for a pack. Next, we have Alara Reborn. Now, I was trying to do some information on this. You guys can help me in the comments below. Was this the box that gave Power 9 or like hidden gems? I don't remember, but one of these boxes, I think that was the box. But anyway, I'm not going to plug it as that, but research it. The booster boxes are going for about $350 retail, $5 a pack. And last but not least, Rudolph is sitting on him. Mr. Jace himself, Worldwake, and I think there's a lot of other cool modern cards. Worldwake, booster packs. Yep, retail about $750 a box or so. $10. I think that's about $20 or so a pack or so, and I'm getting it for 10. Wow. As usual, we are doing the player. There's a player, collector, and investor tier. So basically the quantity amounts, the maximum you can have is 1 for the player, 2 for the investor, and I kind of did the math and I realized that the investor, 2 for the collector, sorry. 1 for the player, 2 for the collector, and 6 for the investor tier. I figured out that investor tier is paying 3 times the player, so I should, or 3 times the collector, so I should increase the quantities. All right, so that is January 2017 Patreon rewards. You can sign up on those anytime in January. Now, I will advise for people that are new to the channel, I have what you call flash sales throughout the month. Either could be cards, misprints, packs, more pack specials, other experience items like maybe having coffee, lunch together, different things. So definitely some perks to be a patron. And also this month, I am starting a couple new things. One, I am doing a new tier for the patrons. It's going to be a $10 patron tier. And I haven't decided what the name is, but it's basically going to be a lower tier. What that tier will be is I've decided I'm going to do a $5 booster pack every month. Or you can do 5 $1 booster packs as an equivalent. So, for example, if you are doing the Prophecy, which is $5, or the Onslaught Spanish, or Alara Reborn, $5, you can get one of those packs, only pick one. You can't have one of each, just one. And that includes your shipping. I have to pay for shipping, and, it also helps the channel. Remember, guys, the purpose of the Patreon is not to get necessarily your money back, but I always basically do on, for the rewards. But the purpose of the Patreon is to help the channel and also, get some nice, cool goodies, and hopefully give you guys some long-term rewards, which we'll go to here in a second. Next, as far as also this calculation of this new tier, this $10 a month tier, $1 packs, for example, you can choose to have 5 Kaladesh, 5. So you do the math on that. That's pretty much like really good deal. Origins, same thing. It's a 5 packs. So the $1 packs, you can have 5 of them on that $10 tier. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, Dan, I might as well just sign up for the $10 tier. That's right. You could do that. But you will have no access to any of the Worldwake, the $10 tier, $10 packs. I do a lot of different packs that are, sometimes $15, $20, $30, or even sometimes I do English Legends, Antiquities. You'll have no access to any of those. You're only going to have access to $5 packs and $1 packs, and you can only pick one selection and the quantity that equals to $5. All right, any questions on what equals to $5? Please contact me on Patreon on the messages or the comments on the post. All right, now, next, I want to go over something really cool. Starting for, and by the way, I'm sorry, the shipping for the Patreon 2017 January rewards does not include shipping. So as usual, if you're new to the channel, sometimes I offer free shipping, sometimes I don't, depending on the deals. And this is because shipping depends on where you live, the weight of what you buy. What I usually recommend is you save up all your items for about, 2 to 3 to 4, 5 months. I can hold them to up to, probably up to 6 months is probably my cap. I can do that, but it's going to take a little logistical work and also working together on recapping what you purchased. But keep that in mind that I will accept, holding of items. Now, you're going to have to pay up front, but you can ship them together to save shipping. And shipping is usually done with FedEx, or for the $10 tier, it'll be done with the Postal Service. But I think you'll find that the shipping is very professional, and it's safe and insured and tracked for the larger, Patreon tiers, and it's a better cost average. So if you buy a bunch of stuff for, like, for example, the $25 tier, and you hold it for 6 months, you have one shipping box, let's say it fits, obviously, you're going to save a lot of money, right? Versus shipping it every single month. All right, so sorry about that. So the long-term tier, the long-term thing I'm going to introduce this year is that if you are a patron starting January, now you have to listen up. It only works for the beginning of the year to the end of the year, okay? And the middle of the year in June to the end of the year. Now, I'm going to have basically a 1-year annual patron. Like if you've been a Patreon member for a year, you will get the reward for the annual reward, right? Reward. If you are a patron for 6 months, basically from January through June, then you will get the semi-annual reward. You will not get both. Does that make sense? So if you are an annual Patreon, you will get the better reward. You cannot switch. Now, if you really are dying to get the 6-month reward, we can negotiate that. That's not a big deal, but I'm not going to make it a habit of doing it. So let's make sure we get on a basis there. The other thing is these annual rewards are only I was thinking about this. I think I'm going to do it for all the tiers. So it doesn't matter if you are the new tier that I just developed today, this month, the $10 tier, or the player tier that's a $25 tier. The collector tier is the collector tier is $50, and the investor tier is $150. And then you have the high roller tier, which is $500, which no one's signed up yet, but maybe one day someone will. You should read up about that. It's a pretty good tier. You basically will get unique 6-month and annual rewards, depending on how long you signed up. Now, I'm not going to announce those right now because I've decided that it really depends on some of the feedback on what the hobby is going, what people like. So I'm going to get some feedback over the course of months as we get closer. But what I will tell you is this, is that if you're on the fence, you don't really know what you want to do, you've got to understand that it is going to be an exceptional reward that is above and beyond the normal. You know how Rudy does his dividends, and for Iconic Masters he did recently, and he did a Modern Masters a while back, 2017, last year. I will do the same. I'm going to do something like him, but probably a little bit better, in the sense that if it's, no offense to Rudy, but my stuff tends to be more reserveless stuff, packs sometimes, singles, stuff like that. So in the 6-month and the semi-annual and the 6-month and the annual reward, there's actually going to be 2 types of rewards, just to be clear. You're either going to get some kind of special pack, free. It's going to be free. It's not going to be an extra charge. So this is a bonus for you to be a long-term patron. You're not going to get charged. You don't have to pay for it at all. But you'll have to ship with your next order, to be clear. Or you have to pay for shipping. So you could technically be a patron the entire time and not buy anything, but only do the annual or the semi-annual reward, whatever you decide to go with. The other choice for the semi-annual or the annual reward will be more of an experience thing. So, I'll probably announce it in the next few months or so as I get some more feedback. But the experience idea is basically going to be, either like, playing old school Magic with me, talking about Magic investing. I might just buy you dinner, through all the travels I do throughout the world. I'm sure I'll meet some of you guys at either Grand Prix Las Vegas. I'll be going to GP London end of the month. Different stuff like that. I want to do something creative so I can interact with you guys, so we can have, coffee, we can have breakfast, whatever ends up becoming, it'll becoming more of an experience and relationship. And so you could choose. Okay, I want that free pack. Or if you find that's more valuable to have dinner with me and, talk about life, who knows? I might do a special where all the patrons that are, my longtime patrons can have dinner with Rudy from Alpha Investments at GP Vegas 2018. Wow, that's a novel idea. That maybe, you know what? I should probably call Rudy about that. You're right. I'm going to call Rudy about that first, but that's a hint. I'm pretty sure that is an opportunity for you guys. So if you're watching this video in 2018, GP Las Vegas is happening. Rudy will be there at our table again. I will probably do a select promotion for long-term patrons starting January. So you have to have 6 months to have the promotion. Make sense? So you have to start, and I'm going to make this very clear, you have to start January to end of June, through June, or you go June through December. You could choose either of those 6 months. But again, if Rudy from Alpha Investments, that particular promotion of having a special event with him, that will be only in June. You're not going to be able to do it if you just signed up in February or something. I can't allow it. There's going to be plenty of other people who will sign up in January, and I can't allow that. So keep in mind, I will do my best. I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll do my best to tell you guys what the reward, the 6-month reward is this month. I think that's the right thing to do. This way you can make that final decision. But the annual reward will probably occur in a few months because I still want to get feedback from everybody. All right, I know it's a little confusing. There's a lot to this. So make sure you go back to the video 1,000 times so I can get like 1,000 view count for each person. Just kidding. If you guys have a question, you can message me. I will put on the comments of the description below on all the information. All right, so real quick, channel update on a few things. I will be at Grand Prix London. That's happening end of this month. Check out the Grand Prix calendar for Magic the Gathering. I also plan on going to Las Vegas the next week after that, doing some business, hang out with some clients to watch the Super Bowl. It's not at Las Vegas. It's just kind of to be with some clients in Las Vegas. So if you're in Las Vegas for the Super Bowl and to watch it and such, hit me up. I do have a slew of events I'll be doing this year. I'll also be, for example, in first week of March, I'll be in Orlando. And I'll be with Rudy from Alpha Investments. Open Boosters, we plan on doing some collaboration videos and being at his shop. You guys heard it first. I will be at his shop. The first real person at his shop. I mean, I'm going to have to sign his wall. It's going to be awesome. So I'll have baby Nick with me. So he'll be there. And also Edwin, the engineer. He'll be there with me we're all going to be at Orlando and then go to Jacksonville. I mean, Jacksonville. Where is that? That's where Rudy lives. Jacksonville. What is that? Like, is that, guys, please tell me where Jacksonville, Florida is. Guys, I'm just kidding. I know where Jacksonville, Florida is. Jacksonville Jaguars. They're going to the playoffs this year. Incredible. All right. And so, again, losing track. Guys, I know. I have a problem. All right. So March, I'm doing, we'll be there. So if you're going to be around that area, I'll be there for about a week. I have, some of the events I want to do this year are probably Grand Prix Dallas in May. Grand Prix Toronto, I think, is in May or something like that. There's Grand Prix LA, which is basically, where is that? That's in August. And then I think Grand Prix Portland again is in November. So those events are pretty sure I'll slate and go. Again, I'm not vending at those events. I'm going to be playing Magic, doing some more content, meeting with community members like yourself who want to just chat. Hey, if you guys want me to look at some cards, tell you guys about Magic investing, show off your collection, do some deck techs. That's awesome. I'd be happy to do that. I'm happy to, share with you guys my passion and your passion of collecting the Magic cards. Older, newer, doesn't matter what they are, misprints. I think that's awesome. So I got, and also if you have, fathers, mothers, if you have kids who want to play some old school Magic or some drafts, if you guys want to, do some drafts, do some collaboration and, talk about, your Magic experience, what you're doing, starting your kids out playing Magic, would love to talk about that. And if you're playing old school Magic, if you play old school Magic, which is fine if you proxy up your cards, perfectly fine. I will have my decks with me generally, and you can borrow some if I, feel comfortable. You're not going to just throw them around and just fling them like little gambit, darts everywhere. No, but seriously, I'd be happy to lend you guys some of my decks that I made up. Some of them are kind of janky and stuff, but I think it'd be pretty fun to play some old school with some of you guys. I might play on some of the, the side events. No, I don't plan on playing any of the GP events. I'm not that cool. I haven't practiced enough. And honestly, because these events are pretty tight, sometimes I might have baby Nick with me, which is really hard. I think you guys can understand it. If I have Nick, he'll be, about a year and, year and 7 months or so by then, almost 2 years, I'm going to have limited ability to play any Magic in general. So, all right, guys. Hey, thank you again, patrons, for your patience. Happy New Year's, everybody. I would love it if you joined the Patreon. It would help me a lot in the sense that it helps the channel a lot. It gives me, it financially gives me more opportunity to do more videos. As you can see, I've been posting a lot of older videos. It's funny. I went through my older hard drives and I realized that, man, I got all these old videos about like Magic artists and collectors. Why not post some of those old ones once in a while? Back in the day, the reason why I didn't post them was because I didn't really have the time to do YouTube videos as far as a consistency. I really didn't know what I was going to do with that. And I always enjoyed it, but now with the website up, we were always working on the website. There's changes going on with marketing. Didn't have the time. So now with the website up, I can actually focus on that. And the YouTube videos are a great way to interact with you guys in the community. I always enjoy meeting new fans, new friends, new family in the Magic community. So, all right, guys, that wraps it up. Please put in the comments below if you're confused. I will put this on our Patreon page. It'll be detailed out. But again, new tier for those of you who actually watched this 25-minute video just about, there's a new tier. There's a $10 tier to check out. There's also going to be a semi-annual and annual reward for Patreon, long-term Patreon members. And so be aware. Rudy from Alpha Investments, I'm probably going to do some type of breakfast or lunch or dinner event, most likely with Rudy in GP Vegas 2018 this year for the semi-annual Patreon people. I haven't decided the official event, but I'm going to post that 6-month event this month, so all you guys know. And then the annual event will probably be in a few months so I can get settled and figure out what I want to do as a special annual type of thing. But with your annual, the annual reward, you also can get like a free pack, free cards. I haven't really decided what I want to do yet. So before I say something, please bear with me as I decide that. And of course, cheap, great packs from some of the best top sets in the world, like Kaladesh for $1, Origins for $1, Onslaught Spanish for $5, Cinco, Prophecy English, $5, Alara Reborn, $5, and Worldwake, $10. And the new tier will be able to pick either one of the $5 packs, only one, or 5 $1 packs. You can only pick one selection. The player tier can pick one of each pack. Yeah, that's right. For the prices listed. The collector is 2 packs, 2 of the prices listed, and the investor tier is 6. And also you have the high roller tier, which basically gets you the player, collector, and investor tier. You can have all of their rewards also. And I'm telling you right now, if someone actually does the high roller tier for the actual 6-month or 1-year bonus, you are not going to want to miss it. I think I'm going to entice people to sign up for that. But, you know, I appreciate even the $1 supporters. I appreciate you guys. In fact, I might just do something really cool for any patron, you know, at GP Las Vegas can just come by. We'll figure something out. But I want to make this focused on the Patreon people, the YouTube viewers this year. I think at GP Las Vegas 2018, it's going to be about you guys, people that supported me, supported Rudy. That's the reason why we're doing all our videos. We appreciate you. All right, guys, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.